Hey, what's up guys? Greg here for Rage Gaming. Today I'm going to be bringing you a budget deck profile. I'm going to start doing these videos a little more often. For this deck profile, the budget was $30, so for $30 I was able to pick up 3 of the Synchron Extreme Structure decks, and was able to trade off a few cards from the decks themselves in order to get a few cards that didn't come in the deck, just to kind of spruce it up. So we're in the deck $30, and for the $30, this is the best build that I could come up with. So to start out, we're running 3 of the Junk Synchron. This is definitely the heart and soul of the deck. Really great card. When it's normal summoned, you get to bring back a level 1 or 2 monster from your graveyard. Its effects are negated, but it's a tuner, so you're going to go into your either level 4 or level 5 synchros right off the bat. Next, we are running 3 of the Quick Draw Synchron. This guy's pretty awesome. He has the kind of Cyber Dragon ability, where he's able to special summon himself out from the hand. All you have to do is pitch a monster card from your hand to the graveyard. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. And then when he's used as a synchro material, you're allowed to substitute him for any named synchro monster. So he's really good. So he can replace a Drill Warrior or, what have you. Whatever synchro you need him to be, he can be. So the next card is probably one of the new cards from the structure deck, and is probably one of the more important cards in the new build, and that is Jet Synchron. Now, the ability of this card allows you, when it's sent to the graveyard as a synchro material, you can add a junk monster from your deck. So you can go get your cards don't want to come apart. You can go get your junk Synchron from your deck and add him to your hand, I believe. Let's refocus. There we go. Put it into your hand, then you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard to special summon this card. So it almost has a really, really nice toolbox ability where you can just get the junk warrior from the deck to your hand, and then if you need this guy back out, you could just pitch the junk warrior, special summon him back. I mean, it's really great synergy. The only downside is you can only play it once per turn, and I just noticed this card is actually a little bit misprinted. You can see that small dot right there, which isn't on the others. So, that's a little interesting. Just noticed that. That's pretty cool. I like misprint cards. They're entertaining. That one's not a big thing. I have a few others that I'll show you sometime. So on to the rest of the cards. We're running 3 Effect Veiler because they said I could run 3 Effect Veilers in this current format, so that's what I'm going to do. Great level 1 tuner, and yeah. We're running 3 level eaters just to set up our synchro plays, get what we need when we need it. We are running 3 of the Quillbolt Hedgehog. Just a fantastic card. When it's in your graveyard, you can special summon it, but then banish it when it leaves play. It's great for just going into your level 5s or your level 7s. Just gets you those 2 extra stars that you need for synchroing. Next, we're running Triple Doppel Warrior. Really, really love this card. The fact that he gives you 2 level 1 tokens when he's special summoned is really, or when he's sent to the graveyard as a synchro material, rather. He gives you those 2 tokens that you can then use to synchro into something else. It's really a great card in the deck. I wish I could play more, but I can't. So, and then the last monster is 2 Synchron Exploder. This card is, a good searcher. When it's normal summoned, you get any of your Synchrons from the graveyard to your side of the field. Its effects are negated, but you can still use it as a tuner to go into whatever plays you need to. You could go into level 3s, level 7s, level 5s. Whatever you need to do, you can do. Next, we're going to move on to our spell lineup, which it's pretty simple. There's not too many different cards, just play sets of multiple. We're running 3 tuning because you just have to. It's a deck profile by me, so I'm running 3 MST. And if 3 Mystical Space Typhoons isn't enough, we're also running 3 Night Beam just to get the job done. I am a firm believer in back row hate, so having 6 cards to get rid of your back row is definitely something that appeals to me. R1 Rhoda, I missed the days when this was at 3. Oh, focus camera. Back when I was playing 6 Samurais, we were allowed to have 3 of this. But even at 1, it's still really useful. The deck searches enough on its own where having this at 1 isn't a complete detriment to the deck, but it definitely slows it down a bit. Then we're running 1 for 1 because we are running, I believe, a total of 9 level 1s, so... And then 1 warrior returning alive, just to get that junk warrior or whatever we need back to our hand. And then onto our traps, we're running a Scrap Iron Scarecrow. We're running 2 of those. I like this card. It's just an annoyance card, really. And if you can get 2 on the field, it's really, really funny just to watch your opponent. Until he gets cards to destroy them, just have to attack. And when they do attack, we have a Mirror Force, which we actually have 2 Mirror Force that was stuck to the back there. I love Mirror Force, having the ability to destroy all my opponent's monsters, and I was able to get that in the cool Shatter Foil, so I was excited. And then 1 Solemn, because we're only allowed to play 1. I know why we're only allowed to play 1, but it still sucks. So, moving on to the extra deck. The extra deck is extremely simple. It is all of the cards that we use in the from the structure deck minus the Junk Warrior. I found that I never went into Junk Warrior. It just never seemed like a good play to do, so I just removed it completely. We're running 3 of the Excel Synchrons, 3 of the Jet Synchrons, and 3 of the Stardust Warriors. All pretty self-explanatory there. I mean, if you know what the cards do, you have to play as many as you can. And being the budget build, running them in triplets is not bad because the deck comes with 3. So, now moving on to our sideboard options. Now, whenever I do videos, I like to preface the sideboards with, this is the side deck for my meta, what is going on at my shop. Your shop and your meta is going to be completely different, so your side deck should always be based on what you play at your shop. That's why I don't really do side decks a lot, but I have it here, so I thought I'd show it. So we're running 2 Plague Spreader, just another tuner, and the fact that we can summon them back from the graveyard, like some of our other cards, is really good. 2 Synchron Carriers, one of the new cards. He just didn't make the cut for the main deck, but he's still really good. Gen X Ally Birdman for a level 3 tuner. Tuning where it can be a level 1 or level 2. And when you use it for Synchro Summon, you get to draw a card, so it's pretty good. 2 Limit Overdrive, just to get your XL Synchron and Jet Warrior back from the deck, or from the discard pile. Our 3rd Scrap Iron Scarecrow, if we need it, we can always bump it up. Same with the Scrap Iron statues. They're not really needed in the main board until we know what our opponent is playing, so I just put them in the sideboard. And then our last Synchron Exploder, just in case we're running into a lot of destruction cards. If your opponent's, board wiping every other turn, having the ability to get more stuff back is always good. So, that's the deck. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this budget build. What would you build for $30? I want to see what you can do. Just go out, buy whatever you can, and we'll sort of make this the $30 deck building challenge. Just whatever you can find at your local hobby shop or your local super center. Just go ahead, spend $30, build a deck, and then post it as a video response. Let's keep this thing going. So this has been Greg for Rage Gaming. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day.